So it's looking like we got Jay Norvell back at it again with the disrespect. Pretty much trying to say that Deion Sanders and the refs rigged the game. And that's the reason why the Colorado State football team lost that game to the Colorado Buffaloes. So with that being said, let's check out Jay Norvell comments. Here's the video.
Obviously, we had too many penalties. I can't even speak about it. It's so ridiculous. And it's a real shame because a lot of those penalties took away a lot of great efforts from our kids. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Never seen such a lopsided game penalty-wise. But give Colorado credit. They're a very good football team. It's something that we're disappointed about for sure.
Coach Prime responded to Jay Norvell comments, and this is what Coach Prime had to say.
Anything meaningful?
No. I know Shador kind of got in between it, but no, I don't hold. I could be petty if they petty, but I ain't got time for that, man. I'm on to bigger things. I'm happy for the brother. I really am, man. I'm happy that they fought, that they played a good game. I'm happy he's a head coach. I'm happy for any brother that's doing it and successful, man. I truly am. I don't know where all this stuff comes from. I have to respond because, it's my mama taught me that. You just ain't gonna type me and I'm gonna sit back and ain't gonna say nothing. But I'm happy for that dude, man. I don't know him, but I'm happy for him. I wish the best for him. I really do. Nothing. My success ain't got nothing to do with his. So why would I want him to succeed? I don't know how people get down like that. My blessings ain't got nothing to do with his blessings.
Okay, so pretty much Deion Sanders was not feeding into Jay Norvell comments. Coach Prime is pretty much just looking ahead now. He's not looking in the past. He doesn't even want to give Jay Norvell any more light. That's why Coach Prime's comments was more professional. And he was like, what do you want me to say? He could make some more disrespectful comments. But Coach Prime, he is on to the next man. But Jay Norvell would not let it go because he's still currently making some comments as well. He started talking about the dirty play that happened with Travis Hunter. Let's check out what Jay Norvell had to say about that. Here's a clip right here.
I want to address one other thing. I know there was a play in the game there where one of their kids got hurt. And I reviewed the play. It's a play that happens sometimes. When you throw a deep ball and you got a guy playing middle safety, he's got to react on the boundary and he's going full speed. It was a bang-bang type of a play, and the officials looked at it. We looked at it. It's certainly not something that we teach or coach. It happens in football sometimes. And so there seems to have been a lot of attention about that play, but it's a play that happens. And I also have to say this, I've been doing this, been a part of college football for 40 years. There's been a lot of changes. I'm really concerned about some of the trends that are going on in college football right now and the reaction that people have to the players on the field. And, we had a result after the game, actually during the game. We had a player get death threats and his family get death threats and their address be posted all over Instagram and social media. And I just don't think those kind of things have any place in college football. And I hope there can be some accountability in that type of behavior. And I'm very concerned for our kids. These are 18 to 22-year-old kids. They play college football. I know a lot of people get excited about that, but there's really no place for that in athletics and in sports. And so I hope everybody's healthy and that Travis gets healthy and gets back out there. But we certainly don't want to see anybody get hurt. And I do want to mention that there's some ugly elements that surround sports sometimes, and I think this is an example of that. And I want to make sure that our kids are all safe and that kids everywhere that we play against are safe.
Travis Hunter, he also had responded to that as well. Let's check out what Travis Hunter had to say.
Oh, yeah. Colorado State head coach Jay Norvell, he added some fuel to the fire at the beginning of the week, and Coach Prime pulled up on the team with shades. That's pretty much all it was. He just trolling. That's what we do. That's what it's doing. It's trolling. I mean, I don't get why other coaches talk about us. I mean, we don't talk about nobody else. We just love to play the game. We play it our way and we do it our way. We don't ask for trouble. We don't try to get into trouble. We just go out there and try to work, man. That's all we want to do. Boys back home from the hospital. Feel good. Just resting. I'll be back soon, man. Hey, it's football at the end of the day. Stuff like that happens. So, yeah, I'll be out. But let's get into the show, though.
Okay, so salute to Travis Hunter. I expect him to say something like that, especially with all the chirping that he was doing. He was doing a lot of trash talking.
Oh my God, I really felt baby bad. You ain't talking about names. Hey, Snoop. They don't mess with the wrong team. All the talk, no bite.
And it's good to see him in a good light and good spirited about the hit. And he's not really feeding into that as well. So you know what I mean? He said salute to the doctors for being there and making a right call, pulling him out the game. Coach Prime responded to Travis Hunter injury. Let's check out what Coach Prime had to say.
How you doing, sir?
Doing great. Just curious if you have an update on Travis and just your thoughts on that play.
I think Coach Ray is going to the hospital to check him out. The first thing I heard that he would be out for a few weeks. We're going to do what we got to do to take care of him. He probably is going to want to be out for 2 weeks, but we got to make sure his health is more important than his game.
And Shannon Sharpe even made some comments about Jay Norvell dirty plays. Let's check out what Shannon Sharpe had to say on ESPN First Take.
Look, this is a rivalry game. Jay Norvell had his team ready to play. He said what he said for a reason. That was to get his guys because he knew it was going to get back to Coach Prime and his team, and they would be ready to go. I thought both coaches should have got a grasp on this thing a lot sooner because it started to spiral out of control. You had 17 penalties for Colorado State, 182 yards, and it ended up costing the game. And this is what I tell people all the time. Either you coach it or you condone it. Either you coach that type of play or you condone that type of play. And it's telling me that he condoned that late hit on Travis Hunter.
That's right.
It
was a late hit.
He should have been out. And then Kamara got ejected because he late hit Shador, wrapped him up, didn't give him an opportunity to protect himself when he took him to the ground.
Oh my God! Did you see that game? Prime time!
Okay, that's it for today's video, guys. I just want to keep you guys updated with everything. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like videos like this. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel as well. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. And we out, guys. Peace.